guys, welcome back to my channel. Today's video is going to be my face base routine. I'm going to be talking you guys through this video. If you have not seen my channel before, my name is Zel and my room is always hot. So in the summertime, I'll be doing voiceovers, but I finally got an AC, so I decided to do a little talking video showing you guys through how I get my face base, especially for summertime. This face base is definitely essential. It's sweat proof, well, sweat proof for a couple hours. And I'm going to show you how to prevent creasing and to get your makeup to look flawless with that bright effect without doing like overdoing it. Because at the start of this year, I was overdoing it, but I finally learned how to get it to look nice. So today I wanted to come to you guys and show you exactly what I use, how I do this face base. I will link everything in my description. I will link everything in my description box, so make sure you guys check my description box if you're interested in any of these products that I'm using. I'm really excited, so let's get right into this video. Okay guys, so first things first, what I like to do is apply my e.l.f. Putty Primer, and I'm gonna apply this using my Sephora number 47 brush. I love this brush. This is like their foundation brush. So I would wear a glove because I like to put my foundation, and most of the products I like to put them behind my hand. So I would just put on a glove, and then I take about this much and I make sure that my face is clean, and I just put that at the back of my hand. I'm gonna apply this all over my face, and I do this first. I mean, sometimes I use is it called Super Goop? I think it's Super Goop. No, not Super Goop. I use that other primer, I forgot the name. Milk Hydro Grip, but this one is more affordable and it just makes sense. So it's gonna hydrate. I make sure I put a lot under my eye because I don't want my under eye to crease, because we're gonna be setting it with lots of powder. I also get smile lines. Even if I'm talking or I'm smiling, I get smile lines. I'm putting it on my forehead because I like to put a little bit of foundation on my forehead. Okay, and once I get that on my face, I'm going to put on some of this Sexy Mother Pucker Pillow Plump gloss. I love using this because by the time my makeup is done applying, by the time I'm done applying my makeup, the lips are super plumped, okay? And it looks really good when we line it. So now I'm gonna go ahead and do my eyebrows. I like to use the NYX glue, but let me know if you want like a dedicated video on how to do my eyebrows. I'm just gonna zoom through this because I'm showing you my base. I just make sure that I wipe my eyebrows so that this product will work. Okay guys, so I just did my eyebrows and my eyeshadow. If you guys want like a dedicated video on how I do this eyeshadow, because I feel like this is my everyday eyeshadow look now. I used to do the brown lids. If you want to see that video too, I can make a dedicated one. I think I already have one, but it's more of like an orangey one. But if you want to see a dedicated video, let me know in the comment section. All I use on my eyelids is this palette. I use this palette a lot, like every single time I do my makeup now I use this palette. So the color I use in here is Butter Pecan, and then for the darker shade I use Chocola, Caramel, and Spice. I mix those three together to give me like a transition shade, and then I just use Butter Pecan, and then on top of it I put Skin Like Pearl, like just a little bit for a little dazzle on top, and I think I'm gonna put it on the inside part right here when I'm done. So now when you finish your brows and your eyelids, your Putty Primer should be nice and melted into your skin. So I'm gonna go in with the foundation. The foundation that I like to use is NARS New Caledonia because it's summertime, my skin gets a little bit darker, so I like using this one. Most of the time I do mix this with Marquise. It does say to shake well, so I'm gonna just shake this up, and then I'm gonna apply it with the same brush that I applied the primer with. I'm gonna apply 2 pumps of that. I'm gonna put it all over my face, and you can see it does look darker, but it melts really good once I'm done because my concealer is a little bit light. And I don't color correct anymore. I don't know, I just feel like for example my chin, like look at over here, the foundation just covers that up, so I don't color correct. And I put a little bit on my forehead, not too much, just enough to cover up any hyperpigmentation from my acne. Okay, and once I do that, I like to use a sponge, and I normally wet this sponge, so I'm gonna go and wet it. I was gonna spray it with my setting spray, but I'm not gonna do that. I just wet it a little bit, and I'm gonna use this to take out any streaks that the foundation brush may have left. And I'm gently patting this because I don't want to remove any of that foundation. Well, I don't want to remove too much of the foundation. Okay, and then your base should look something like this. So I'm gonna go in with the LA Girl Pro Concealer in Cool Tan. I don't know, I like how this looks better than Fawn. I feel like when I'm using Fawn, it's kind of for like when I have, it's kind of for when I have no foundation. That's when I like to use it. But when I'm wearing a foundation like this and I want like a little more of like a bright, natural bright effect, I like using Cool Tan. So I'm gonna squeeze it out at the back of my hand, and I'm gonna use a brush to apply this. I'm squeezing out like a good amount because I just want to do this in one try. So I'm going to just use this BH Cosmetics brush, and I'm going to apply this directly under my eye. And you want to apply it in like this shape, just like that, right? And then I'm going to go right under the eye. And I'm going to put a line right here, going straight across. And then I do one straight down my nose. I don't know, just like that. Okay, and I'm gonna let it sit for about 2 minutes. You could put a timer on your phone if you want to do that. Hey Siri, put a timer for 2 minutes.
2 minutes, starting now.
Okay, so after 2 minutes, I'm gonna use the Real Techniques brush number 402, the 402 brush, and I'm gonna start blending out everything, gently patting it in and blending it out. So I'm starting off by blending in my under eye, just going in right here, and I'm blending right where I have it. I'm not moving it down or nowhere. I'm just blending it exactly where I put it. And then when I get right here, as you can see, there's like a separation from here and here. I'm just going to gently pat this around my brow so it can have a seamless blend. You can see how flawless that's looking so far. Just take your time with it. Just take your time on blending and you'll get it.
If you ever need me, you know you can go. I'll be there in a hurry. Cause I got that unconditional love. Unconditional love. Though it might be unconventional. You know it's unconditional love. You say it's way too soon to fall, but I don't get the concept of time at all. I know I barely know ya, but call me crazy, I'd do anything for ya. You say I'm moving too fast and it's not gonna last, but when you're with me you ain't gotta stress it. Just give me your heart and undress it. If you ever need me, you know you can go. I'll be there in a hurry. I got that unconditional love. Unconditional. Though it might be unconventional. You know it's unconditional love.
I'm gonna use a Morphe 433 brush just to blend my nose.
I know it sounds real typical, kinda like every other love sound.
I'm gonna need to fix up my nose contour because it's looking a little bit crooked. So I'm gonna use my Anastasia Beverly Hills foundation stick in the color Earth. I'm pretty sure they discontinued this specific one, but the Bobbi Brown, I heard good things about it too, so it should work.
But it's coming from the eye, and I don't know where to start, cause I never felt like this before. Just know the feeling is right, then relax.
I'm just drawing a line straight down the sides.
Cause when you with me, you ain't gotta stress it. Just give me a hot and undress it. If you ever need me, you know you can go. I'll be there in a hurry. Cause I got that unconditional love. Unconditional, though it might be unconventional.
I think this is good enough. I'm gonna go in and blend it with the same brush that I was blending the concealer with on my nose. You want to gently do this too. You don't want to do it too rough.
You know it's unconditional love.
Okay, I'm gonna use the sponge to just blend it a little bit. Alright, I think this is good enough for me. I like the way that my nose looks, so yeah. So I'm gonna go in with this brush and just gently blend it one more time because I'm about to set it. So what I'm doing is focusing on the crease area and just patting it in before I set it. Okay, and I'm gonna go ahead and set it with my MAC Studio Fix in the color C7 and do the same exact thing to the other eye. Okay, so now I'm gonna go ahead and set my whole face using the Huda Beauty setting powder in the color Blondie. I'm just gonna set that using my same sponge. So I'm going to put some, like a good amount, and then kind of blow the excess off and blend it in. I'm gonna do that same thing 3 times. And I'm just gonna blend it in like concealer. And I'm just putting the excess all over my nose, but I'm gonna do that 3 times. And I'm blending this in until I see no more shiny areas. Okay, that's what I'm looking for. I'm looking for it to look really matte. Okay, so you should get something like this. Your face should be looking something like mine. Okay, that's good enough for me. I'm gonna go ahead and put on my contour. I'm using my Marina Beauty bronzer in the color Ebony. Ebony is my go-to color. They only have 2 colors, but Ebony is good enough for me. I put a little bit on my Morphe M530 brush, and I'm putting it on my cheek like that, gently, and I'm just patting it in. And apply this very lightly because it's very pigmented, so it can mess up your makeup. If you don't apply it with a light hand, it's gonna mess up the makeup. So make sure you're applying this with a light hand. Ooh, it's kind of breaking. I'll be using this to do my eyebrows when I have like a ginger hair. Okay, I'm gonna do my nose. I have too much powder on my nose. With my same 433 brush. Okay, and then once my face looks like this, I'm gonna go ahead and do my waterline. And recently I love using a nude pencil for my waterline. I don't know why, that's just been my thing recently. I would do also like a black liner, but I haven't been doing that, so I'm just showing you guys my recent. I need to sharpen this. Yeah, I feel like it opens up the eye. Oh, feels so much better. I'm gonna use this small brush to dust those 3 shades I told you that I use for the crease. I'm gonna use it to dust underneath the eye. The same color Skin Like Pearl right on the inner part and underneath. That just looks so pretty to me. I don't know. And now I'm gonna go in with bottom lashes. I like using the Wet n Wild Mega Length. They're meant for bottom lashes, so I like using that on my bottom lashes. I'm gonna use another Real Techniques brush. They actually sell it by itself because it's really good. And I'm gonna take the same MAC C7. I'm gonna put that on here and I'm just going to dust off the powder. I'm gonna go back in with the brush I was using for my contour. I'm gonna add a little bit more contour. Well, bronzer. Alright, I'm gonna put a little bit of blush. And the blush I like to use is from NYX Sweet Cheek Matte in the color Citrine Rose. I'm gonna put that right on top here. Looks like this. It's like a pinky color. Not too much, but just enough. A little bit on my chin, a little bit on the tip of my nose. Just helps to warm up my face. I knew something was off, this freaking light. Now I'm going to put some highlight on my nose. I'm going to use the Revolution, Makeup Revolution London Vintage Lace. And I'm using these two shades right at the bottom here. This like two greenish type of shades. Green bronze shades. I'm gonna put a little on the tip of my nose and a little right here. I love it. It looks really good. I like it. Now I'm gonna do my lips. I'm gonna wipe off the plumping gloss that I put earlier, and I'm just gonna use some makeup wipes to wipe that off. My absolute favorite lip pencil to use is the Morphe Trendsetter, and I'm so happy that they brought this back in stock, you guys. If you watch my makeup video, you know I've been talking about they had it out of stock, but it's in stock, so make sure you guys go check them out. I'm gonna link it down below. I'm just gonna line my lips, and the way I like to line my lips is just a little bit overlined, so I just go underneath. Okay, you should get something like this. And then the two colors that I like to go in with gloss, I'm gonna use the Morphe Flower Crown and Mercury. I'm gonna use these, and I just like to take it on a brush. I take a good amount on a brush. I just scoop it out, and I'm gonna put Mercury at the bottom. No, I'm gonna put Mercury at the top. I use some more of the Flower Crown. And then I'm gonna just reline my lips. So this is how it's looking. I'm gonna go ahead and set my face. I'm gonna use the more continuous mist. I'm just gonna spray my face. Oh, I really should cover my hair. Hold on, guys. I don't need my wig to lift up at all, so I'm just gonna cover right here. forget to put back in my molds. Like, you can still see them, but there's makeup on top of them, and I really like my molds to show. So I take this glittery brown liquid eyeliner, and I just like draw back, like not even draw them, just give them back their color. And the mole under my eye is a new one that popped up like a month ago. So yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and change my clothes and fix my hair, and then I'll come back. Okay, you guys, this is the end of the video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you did enjoy it, make sure you comment down below some lip emojis, lipstick emojis, any makeup type emojis that they possibly have, or some red roses, or you could comment all of them, and let me know if you learned anything from this video. If you do anything different than what I do, I would really like to know what, like, I like to learn different things when it comes to makeup, because even on TikTok, when I'm on TikTok, I'm definitely either watching food videos or makeup videos. So I definitely want to know what's something different that you guys do with your makeup. And if you enjoyed it, don't forget to give me a like and subscribe. I will definitely have more videos. Let me know if you guys want to see this exact eyeshadow look or how I do my eyebrows. I can make it one dedicated video, because I know when I'm doing a video like this and I'm talking you through it, it can be kind of long. So I just want this face base to just be this face base, so when you're doing your face, you can follow along with me. Anyways, thank you guys so much for checking out my channel. I will definitely see you in my next one. Bye.